was 6, we rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. Seasons came and changed the time. When I grew up I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play? Bang, bang, I shot you down. Bang, bang, you hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, I used to shoot you down. Music played and people sang. Just for me the church bells rang. Now he's gone, I don't know why. And till this day sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down.
Welcome to the week I get to find out my openers for my first ever powerlifting meet at Barbell Brigade. Now I have absolutely no idea. My coach said just go ahead and find your a max double, and once you're able to hit a top set of 2, we'll use that as your opener. So I have no idea. Training has been all over the place up until like last week. Last week was the first time squats felt good in weeks, and it's the first time anything really felt good in weeks. So I'm going in here completely blind. I just did my first set at 205. I think I'm gonna start at 225. I've done that for a 5 before, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw 2 plates on, 225, and from there we'll work our way up. So I think in between sets, I'm gonna like take off the top half of this singlet because it's a little bit tight, you know what I'm saying?
Looks uncomfortable. It gets kind of itchy. It rides up in the crotch a little bit too.
But for my old max being 240 pounds, that moved pretty fast. I think I'm gonna throw on 5 pounds to each side, and that should probably be a good double. So 235 pounds, that's gonna be my double, my heavy double for today. So most likely this is gonna be my opener, and I know it was a little bit hard to tell depth, and it's kind of hard like whether I wanted to put the camera to the very side so you can see a level like angle, or if I wanted to put it to the front. And I don't want to do a heavy double twice and potentially wear myself out. So I sent the video to my coach. He said depth looked good, so 235 pounds, that's my heavy double for today. Gonna be my opener, I'm pretty sure, and it's not bad considering the fact that my old 1 rep max was 240, and that was a complete grinder. So I'll take it. Squats are done, 1 lift down, 2 more to go. hopefully, once it starts to go a little bit heavier, I can get somebody to give me a lift off. Right now, it's not hard, obviously, because for me anyways, it is lightweight. But I don't want to waste the energy of giving myself a lift off when I could be using that energy to lift the weight. So hopefully later on somebody else comes that can give me a lift off. But today for bench, what the plan is, again, work up to a heavy double. That way I'll find my opener. And I'm not sure if I still have that really bad shoulder imbalance I used to have a while ago, where I would bench, when I would unrack it, one side would be way higher than the other. I'm not sure. I honestly haven't recorded my bench in that long. But I think I'm gonna start up at 185, do that for a heavy double, and from there, we'll work our way up. That was heavier than I thought. So that went up a lot slower than I thought it would. So we're gonna slap these 2.5s on there, make this 190. I got Ivy right here to give me a lift off, and we'll see how this goes.
I was like, wait.
So it looks like for today, 190 pounds is my max effort. Get it? But anyways, it looks like 190 pounds is my max double for today, which means it's gonna be my opener. And it didn't go as well as I thought it was gonna go. When I did 185 pounds, I noticed that I didn't hold it down at the bottom long enough. And when it comes to my actual meet, I don't want to get called for not listening to commands. So on the heavy double, I made sure that I paused longer at the bottom, but I also noticed that when I was watching back the footage, my elbows tend to flare out at the bottom, so I'm not keeping as tight as I possibly can. So I have 1 week left to work on that. 190 pounds is gonna be my opener for bench, whatever it is in kilos, I'm not sure. So that's squats, that's bench. All that leaves is deadlifts. That leaves us with my most nervous lift, the deadlift. So why is this the lift that I'm most nervous about? Because for some reason, I was pretty consistent with my form, and as of a few months ago, for some reason, I just completely forgot how to deadlift. So Gio has helped me kind of rework my form and find something else that works for me. You guys can see that now. I pulled the slack out at the very top right before I get to the bottom, and so far it's been feeling pretty good. I got 225, and that is like kind of where I start to warm up. And my weight to see how deadlifts are gonna go for that day is 275 pounds. So we got 275 on the bar right now, and we're gonna base whatever weight I do today off of this. So for 275 being my gauge, that actually went pretty well. And I'm gonna say this before I forget. I was planning on using hook grip in competition, but here the bars kind of suck. They're not that great. Their knurling kind of sucks. And when I get heavier and I use hook grip, sometimes it slips out. So I might just switch back to mixed grip if I know I can get it for a double. So right now, it's feeling pretty good. It went up pretty fast. So after this, I'm gonna do 315 pounds, and we'll see if we can get that for a double. I've done 315 once for 5, but we're gonna stop that on. And from there, we might go 335 to see if I can get that for a double. I'm not sure, because that used to be my old max. So let's put on 315. So I don't really know what the hell I was thinking when I said maybe 335 for a double. The first one went pretty good, but on the second one I started to lose my grip with my right hand. It started to kind of come out a little bit, and that's kind of like when my arms bent a little bit. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to leave it at this or maybe go for 320. Actually, I think I'm gonna throw on 5 pounds, so 2.5s on each side, and then try that mixed grip for a double. I think I got it. So that was actually quite a pleasant surprise. Got 320 pounds for a double, mixed grip, and I definitely know I have more in the tank. I don't know if I want to go up and then possibly fail it, but I think I'm just going to keep it conservative and just leave this as my heavy double for today. And depending on how I feel that day, maybe I'll go 315 for my opener, maybe I'll go a little bit more. We'll have to wait till weekday for me to actually find out how I'm feeling for that day. But for now, I'm definitely going to take this, and I know that all this band work with Gio has definitely been paying off, because once I get to the top, it's kind of like you get so used to the bands that when you get to the top, it's weird that there's no resistance to the top, so it's much easier to squeeze the top. So we're just going to have to wait till midday to see what happens.